round and another one is the truncate only. These two functions we are using the numeric function. How we can write the truncate and round function only? What the use of round function? Round function always it is used to round the nearest value. It can round the nearest value only. For example, I'm going to give one number only. Now, what the use of seal and floor? What the use of seal? What the value it can be displayed? Seal.
Greater than or equal.
Greater than or equal to that value, it can go to next highest value, correct? Select seal of, just I can write this value only. 19.1. What value it can print here after execution of this query? What the expected output it can print?
20.
20 only, correct? Now, if you're able to write this, after decimal point greater than that value, it is there. Now, it can go to next highest value. What is the floor here? Select floor of 19.1. I am going to give it here. What value it can print here?
19.
19 only. It can print the lowest value, next lowest value only it can print it. Okay. This is called as seal and floor only. Round, it can round the nearest value only. What it is? When it can round the value, after decimal point, the value should be greater than or equal to 5. The value after decimal point, the value should be greater than or equal to 5. It can go to next highest value. Below 5. Below 5 it is there, it can go to next lowest value only. That is the use of round function. Round function always it can be act as a seal and floor only. What is this round function? After decimal point, the value should be greater than or equal to 5. It can go to next highest value. The value should be below 5. It can go to next lowest value. For example, now you can tell me, I'm going to write the value like this. What value it can print here? Round. What the value it can print? After decimal point, what the value first digit?
4.
4 only. Is it below 5 or greater than or equal to 5?
Below 5, 12.
Now it should be what it is printing? 12 only. Next, I'm going to write it as a 13.31. What the value it is printing?
13.
13 only. Now, how we can say 13? After decimal point, what this value? 3 only. The 3 value, it is below 5 only. That's the reason it can go to next lowest value. Now, I'm going to write as a 18.73. Now, you can tell me what the value it can print? What is the output?
19.
19 only. Why? Because why it can print the 19 after decimal point? What is the next digit? 7 only. 7 it is greater than or equal to 5 or not? If it is greater than or equal to 5, it can go to next highest value only. This is called as a round function only. It is rounded to nearest value based on the input here. Input digits only. Now, what is the syntax here? Round, round, number. Now, this is the square bracket. Number of decimal places. This one. Number of decimal places. This is the optional syntax. How many arguments we need to pass the round function? 2 arguments only. After 2 arguments, which one is the mandatory? Which one is the mandatory? Only 1 argument is the mandatory. Second parameter is not mandatory only. How we can write the query? Select round of, just I'm going to write the whatever we have discussed, that values I'm going to give it here. Select 12.45 from dual. From dual. Now run the query. What the value it is printing? What the value is printing? 12 only. Okay. Next, I'm going to pass it as a different value here. 13.31 I am going to give it here. Now what the output it is printing? Only 13 only. Next I am going to write it as a next value. 18.7. Just what value it is printing? 19 only. Just mute please. Now here, this is the way we need to write it. Clear up to this? What is the use of round value? Any value. This is all are 2 digit only. Now you can tell me the answer for 3 digits. What is the expected output it is printing? 3 digits. I am going to give it as a 189. 63. What the output it is printing for this?
190.
190.
190. Why? Because after decimal point, the value should be greater than or equal to 5 for the first digit. Now it can go to next highest value only. Is it clear? Now I am going to write the one more example. Now you can tell me what the output it is printing. What is the expected
18.
output? Is it
1899.
1899 or 1900?
1899.
1999. Why? Because after decimal point, what is the first digit? 31. It is a less than 5.
Less than.
Then it can go to next lowest value. What is the next value after this? 1899 only. Clear after this? All of you clear for this?
Yes.
Now I am going to move it as a next second parameter. This is the first parameter. Now we have discussed the first parameter only. What is the second parameter here? Number of decimal places it is there or not? As per the syntax, what is the next one? Number of decimal places. When we'll go for this, just I can tell you the one example. 123 dot 56 comma 1. What does it mean for this? How many decimal places we have to round it? Currently, after decimal point, how many digits are there? After decimal point, how many digits are there?
3.
Scale. In the scale, how many digits are there as of now?
1.
2. After decimal
2
2.
only. Correct?
Two
Why
only.
it is 5, 6 only. But how many places we need to round it as per the
Okay.
user requirement?
1.
What is the syntax? Number of decimal places. But in our output, how many values we need to print normally? Only one value only. Now here, now this one, how it can round this number of decimal places? What is the first digit? 5, as it is only 5. Now next, what is the second digit?
6.
6 only. Now this value should be greater than or equal to 5 or not? 6.
Greater than 5.
Now greater than or equal to 5. Now this value should be rounded to 123.6 only. Why? Because this one, what it is after 5, what is the next number? Next digit? 6 only. How many decimal places we need to print as per our requirement? Only one decimal place only. Now here, what is the output it can print finally? 123.6 only. Clear up to this? Now just one example I am going to tell you. Simple for understanding purpose. 3 dot 5 6 7. Just you can write any number, not only this, any format. Just I can give it as a left side always negative. This is dot as it is only. This one all are positive only. Now here for this one, now can tell us same value and take it round. First we goes on the 2, later we can go for the negative. 123.567 comma 1 from 12. Just I can write like this. Now here, first what value it is there? 123.5 coming. Next, what is the plus 1? It is coming as a base. Here tens place for this. So what is this one? 6. 6 it is a section here. So here after this digit it is a greater than 5 or not for this value. Second, how many decimal places we need to round here? Only one decimal place we need to print your output. But here how many digits are there in the given number? 2 digits only after decimal point. But in our output, how many digits we need to print? Only 1 only. Now how the system will get? After first digit, the second digit value should be greater than or equal to 5. It can be rounded immediately. The value should be less than 5. It cannot be rounded. The value should be printing as it is only. Now run the query. What is the expected output is printing? 123.6 only. Just run the query. What the output is printing? 123.6 only. Now you can tell me the answer. Same thing only. One more way I'm going to write it here. Now here. Now you can tell me the answer. What is the expected output? How many decimal places we have to print?
8923.4.
1 decimal.
Output 8923.4.
After decimal point, how many
One.
values we need to print
One.
as per our requirement? Only one digit only. How many places
Yes.
we have given here? Only one digit only. Now, what is the expected output?
4.
8923 dot
Yes.
4 only. Is it correct? Now run the query. You can check it. The value should be correct or not. Now, okay, perfect. Now I'm going to write the one more query. Now here, just you need to tell me the answer. I'm going to write the 2 only. What is the expected output here? How many digits we need to print after decimal point? How many decimal places we need to print? In your input is having after decimal point 3 digits is there, but as per your the end user requirement only they are able to see the 2 digit output. But what they expect to put?
4.
4. Why? Because third digit it is greater than or equal to 5 or not third digit. If it is greater than or equal to 5, the value should be rounded only. 4 it is printing. Just check it. 8923 dot 4. Now run the query. Is it correct or not? Clear? All of you clear for this? Now I can go for the negative. Negative means first this one. 1, 2, 3. For example, this one. What is the first value here? Oh, sorry. This is reverse way. We need to write it here. Sorry. This is -3. This is -2. This is -1. Okay. And this is the negative. First place it is the tens place. Second one is the 100 place. Third one is the 1000 place. Next digit is there. 4 digit is there. 10,000 place. Fifth digit is there. 1,00,000th place. Like that, you can continue that values only. Currently, just I am going to write the negative value only. Now, for this value, first digit is it should be greater than or equal to 5 or not? It is a less than 5 or greater than or equal to 5? First digit. For example, I am going to write the query like this. Select round off. Just first example only I am going to tell you. Then you can understand easily. 123.567 minus 1. Now you can tell me. What the value it can print? This is the negative value. Negative position. The control goes to where? Left side only. In the previous, the control goes to where? Right side only. Now the control comes here. The digit it should be less than 5 or greater than or equal to 5? Tens place. 3 value it should be
less
than 5 or greater than or equal
less
to 5? Less than 5. Now what the output it can print? 120 only. 120 only. Just check it. This is the tens place. 123. If it is greater than or equal to 5, it can go to next highest value. 130 only it is printing. Clear up to this, all of you? Just I am going to write this. What the value it is printing? 120 only. Next, same value I am going to write the -2. The control goes to where? If you are able to write the -2. 100 place. What is this? 1, 2, 3. It can go to wrong value. 100. Next one value it is printed. Now check it. -2 means this is the second place. This is the 100 place. 100 place, this value should be less than 5. It can print the 100 only. If it is greater than or equal to 5, it can go to next highest value. 200 like that it is printing. Later I can show that examples also. Next one. What is this next value? I am going to give it as a -3. -3. What value it is printing? It can go to third place. Now here it is what value it is there? 1 only. It can print the 0 only. It can print the 0 only. This is the way we need to write it. This is the third place. 1000 place. What it is? Below less than 5. It can less than 5. It can go to 0 only. 1000 place. For example, now you can tell me the answer. I can change the values. Now you can tell me the answers. Now here I am going to write the value like this. 125.567 minus 1. Now what the value it is printing? First this value tens place. What the value it is there?
5.
Is equal to greater than or equal to 5 or less than 5?
Equal.
Greater than or equal to 5. Now what the output it is printing? Tens place. What is the next
130.
highest value?
130.
130 negative. Now you can check it. What the value is printing? 130 only. Next, same query. I'm going to change it here. -2 here. -2 here. I'm going to write as a 8 only. Now you can tell me. 100 place. What is the next 100?
180.
What is the next 100? This one 8 it is there. What is the next 100 value? This is the 183. What is the next 100? Is it 200 or 300 or 400 or like that? What value it is printing? What value is printing? 200 only. Why? Because this is the 100 place. This is greater than or equal to 5. It can go to next highest value. For example, I'm going to give it as a 4. What value it is printing? This is the 100 place. 100 only it is printing. If it is less than 5, it can go to next highest, lowest value. If you're able to give this like this, it can go to next highest value. Round. Next. I'm going to give it as a here 6 to 3 only. Now minus 3 only. Now what value it is printing? What value it is printing? This one. What is this? Is the 1000 place. What is the next 1000? What is the next value? 1000 only. Is it clear up to this, all of you? Based on these values, it can print the round value. Just you can write like this values only. Minus 1, 2, 3, like this. Then only you can able to understand. This is the tens place, negative level. This is the 100 place. This is the 1000 place only. If you are able to write the one more digit, you can write it the one more digit here. 10,000 place. For example, I can write the 4-digit value. Select 7899.89, comma -1. Can anyone tell me the answer? First value, what it is printing? First value, negative level. First, what is the tens place? This one only. 9 is there. What the value next it is coming? Now, what is the expected output?
7900.
7900
100.
only. Just a minute, where it is? I cannot write the round function. Now run the query. What the value is printing? 7900. Okay. And next one, 100 place. What the value is printing? 100 place. I'm going to give this one. 2. 100 place. What is the next 100?
8000.
100 place. This is the one. What is 7899? What is the next value? Next 100. 7900 only. Correct. Next third. 1000. What is the value? Next 1000. What is the next 1000 value? This one. 1000 place. What it is coming? 8000 or 7000 or 6000 or 9000?
8000.
8000 only. 1000 level, this one. Next fourth digit is there. What value it can print? Fourth digit.
10,000.
10,000 or 9,000 or 20,000. This is the fourth digit. 7. Next, what is the next 10,000? Next value, 4-digit number. 10,000 only. Now run the query. This is the way we need to find. For example, this value should be 3 only. What value it is printing normally? Is it print what value? Is it 0 or 10,000?
0.
10,000 place, what it is here? It is a less than 5. Then it can go to next lowest value. 10,000 place 0 only. This is the way we need to write it. Clear? Just I'm going to write this. If you are able to write that also, you can do that. This is called as a round only. Negative and positive values, how we can do that? This is the way we need to do that. Just I'm going to give it as this 0 only, it is printing. Okay, this is the round only. Same truncate also, it should be similar only. Truncate next one, what is the next function? Truncate only. Truncate also, it should be similar as a round only, but it won't check any condition. Currently here, round, we can check the condition. Some decimal places we need to check it here. But truncate always, it can truncate the value only. It can round it, it cannot round it. Whatever the digits is there, same as it is printing only. Now just same syntax only, truncate. How many arguments we need to pass the truncate function? 2 arguments only. One is the number, one more is the number of decimal places. This is optional. Depending on your requirement, we need to use the syntax only. Okay. Now here, just I'm going to explain one example. Now here, 18.89. What the truncate value it is printing? Truncate. It won't consider this. Always it can print the 18 only. Now here, 17.23 I'm going to give it here. What the value it is printing? Always
17.
it can print the 17 only. It won't check this condition, sir. Okay, it won't rounded this value, sir. Why? As it is only it can print. The decimal points it won't consider here. Now try that. Select truncate of, just I am going to give it as a 18.89 from dual. Now what value it is printing? Is it printed the 18 or 19?
18.
18 only. Now same query I'm going to write as a truncate. Both functions I have to combine here. Okay. Now here this is trunc. Round off. Same value. What value it is printing if it is rounding? What the value it is printing if you are able to write this round function for this?
19. 19.
Huh?
19.
Just check that outputs. This is the way we need to find out. Clear up to this. Truncate, it won't check it here. It value that rounded, this value is truncating only. After decimal point, it won't consider. Okay. Next, sir. I'm going to write the one more function here. Same only. What it is 17.23. I'm going to give it here. 17.23. What value it is printing? Is it printed
17.
16 or 17 or 18?
17.
17 only. It won't consider the decimal point value, sir. Direct truncating these values after decimal point, whatever the value is there, it is truncating only. Okay. Next one, I am going to give it as a 3-digit number for this truncate only. Now here I am going to give it as a 178.23. What the expected output?
178.
178 only. Now here, if I am going to write the round function also, what is the expected output? Round also, it should be same or different? Round also. Is it same or different?
Same.
Same. Same.
Same only. Why? Because after decimal point, what is the value here? 2 only. This one. Round function, what it is? Checking the value here. If this value should be less than 5, same value is lowest value is printing. If the value should be greater than or equal to 5, it can go to next highest value. Now run the query. Clear? Now I am going to write the one more example for both the conditions. Truncate only. I am going to write as a 6789.78. What is the expected output for this?
6789.
Same value. Decimal it won't consider truncate. And next one. I'm going to write as a round also here. Round of this value. What the value it is printing round for this?
6790.
6790.
67.
90.
6789 point. What it is coming? It is rounded here. What is this? Next value 8 it is there. Now what value it is printing?
6790.
6790. If it is, what value is there after decimal point? What value? Both are having greater than or equal to 5 only. Correct? That's the reason it can print it as a 6790. This is the positive values. Now come to negative values. First same value you can take it here. Same example in the previous what we explained. Take that value only. Just you can take these values. Now here, select trunc of 123.567, -1. What value it is printing? Same. This is also same only, negative value here. Now control comes here. What value it is printing? 120 only. Is it printing 120 or not? Next, if you are able to take the, now here, what value is printing? -2. Again, same 100 only. If I am able to print the -3.
0.
0 only it is printing. Okay. For example, same only, just you can check it. I can change the values only for this 3. Just I can write the values like this only. 7, 8, 6 only. Now you can tell me. First, what value it is printing? First, what value it is printing? Is the tens place, 100 place, 1000 place. First, what value it is printing? 780, 780 or 790? First, what value it is printing? This is a trunc only. 780 or 790. If it is a round, it can go to next highest value. Truncate always it can truncate value. Same 7, 8 only it is printing. Okay. Clear. If we are able to write the truncate for here, what value it is printing? Instead of this value it should be greater than or equal to 5. It can go to next highest value. What is the tens place? 790 it is coming. If you have any doubt, just you can write it here only. Round 786 point. This is for confusion, just you need to practice, then only can able to understand. What value it is printing? 790 only. Now, same value, same query, I'm going to write the second place. 100 place. What value it is printing for trunk? Trunk, what value it is printing? What the value it is there? 100 place, what it is there? 8 it is there. What value it is printing? 700 only. Now come to here. What value it is printing here? 800 it is coming for the round. Check it. Is it okay? Next, third place I am going to write it here. For trunk, always it should be printed as a 0 only. 1000 place it won't go. It is truncating here. Now here come to this. This value is printing as a 1000 only. This is the way we need to write it. This is called as a trunk only. Clear up to this? How can I write it? These are all called as a round and trunk. Just you need to practice. These two are the very, very important in the real time also. Truncate and round. How we can truncate, how we can round the values. Okay. Next, string functions. String functions up to now what we have covered yesterday.
Upper, lower,
String functions. Clear up to this, all of you? Upper, lower, init cap it is covered up to now. Correct? How many functions are there? Just I can write it here. Upper, lower, init cap, reverse, concat. Next one, L trim, R trim, trim, L pad, R pad, translate, replace, substr, instr, decode, case. These are all called as string functions only. Okay. One by one, we need to go for this. Up to these three are covered or not as of now? Anyone is having any doubts for these three? Upper, lower, and init cap. When we'll use the upper function? Can anyone guess it? When we'll write the upper function?
To get
Convert a lowercase to
letters
upper.
data.
To convert the lowercase values into uppercase values, then we'll go for the upper function. What is the use of lower function?
Convert the uppercase to lowercase.
Uppercase to lowercase. What is the use of init cap?
First letter capital.
Replace the first letter of alphabet.
First, it can convert the first character. It should be in uppercase. The remaining all are in lowercase only. That it is called as a init cap only. Next one, what is the next function? Reverse only. Next function, what it is? Reverse only. What is this reverse of? Column name or value. Column name or value. This is the syntax only. Okay. Now, for example, ABCD is there. If I'm able to apply the reverse function on this string, what value it is printing? What is the reverse? D, C, B, A. Correct or not? What is the reverse of this value? D is the first. Reverse, the value it should be printing like this. How we can write the query? Select, reverse, single quote string. I am going to write it here. A, B, C, D only. From dual. From dual. Now run the query. The value should be in reverse or not? Is it reverse or not? Clear all of you? For example, now I am going to apply the reverse function on the column name, table level. Select ename from EMP. Now what the values are there? These are the actual data. Now if I am able to apply the reverse function on the ename column, how the data it should be printing? Reverse of ename. Reverse of ename. Now run the query. The value, all the values it should be in reverse order or not? Clear? Up to this clarity, all of you. A reverse function. No one will use the reverse in the real time. Just for this, how we can apply the reverse function in your column table level. This is the way we need to write it. Okay. Next one, what is the next function? Concat function only. What is the use of concat function? Concat function always it can append the two strings only. It can append or it can merge the two strings, or it can add the two strings. For example, now I am going to write it here. What is this first string? What it is? Oracle. Second string, what it is? Fusion only. Now, after applying the concat function for these two strings, so what is the expected output? Oracle Fusion only. Oracle Fusion only. Clear after this? What is the first string? Oracle only. What is the second string? Fusion only. Now, after adding these two strings, what is the expected output? Oracle Fusion only. Now, just remember this point. Concat function always it can accept the two strings only. How many arguments it can accept? For this one, string 1 and string 2. For example, okay, how many arguments we need to pass the concat function? 2 arguments only. Now, 2 input strings we need to pass it. What is the purpose of concat? It can append the 2 strings only. Now, what is the output it is printing? This one. Just I can write the query like this. Select concat. First, what is the value? Oracle. What is the second string? Just comma. What is the second string? Fusion only. Fusion only. Okay. Now I am going to write as a from dual. This is not a table, single value. If you are able to see the single value result, then we can go for the dual table. Now, finally, these two strings concatenated or not. After adding these two values, what is the expected of single value only? This is the way we need to write it by using concat function only. Is it clear up to this, all of you? What is the purpose of concat? It can append the 2 strings. For example, I am going to write it as a one more string here. Same input only. Oracle. Just observe here. Fusion. Okay. Oracle Fusion Cloud. The here, input strings here. How many input strings are there as per our requirement? 3 only. Now, concat function, how many arguments we need to pass? 2 only. Can we pass these 3 strings in the concat function? The concat function will execute. Now, check it. Now, I'm going to write the query like this. Select concat. What is the first string? Oracle only. Okay. What is the next string? What is the next string? Fusion only. Okay. Well and good. What is the next strings? How many inputs we need to receive from the user? 3 only. What is the next one? Cloud only. Now here from dual. Now if I'm able to execute this query will work. Just check it. What the error message it can be displayed here?
Valid number of
Why it has thrown the error?
It can process only 2 strings.
Concat function always it can able to accept the 2 arguments only. But in your current query, how many input strings we need to pass?
3.
3 only. Is it able to accept the concat function?
No.
Simply it can throw the error. How we can write the query? How we can pass the multiple input strings to the concat query? Is it possible? Yes, sometimes it's possible. How we can write the queries? That is called a nested functions we need to write. Now, first, normally, first I'm going to copy this query as it is only. Where it is? This one, not this previous query where it is. This one only, correct? Now I'm going to copy this query. What the output it is printing? For this query, what is the how many strings are there for this query? How many input strings?
2.
2 only. What are all those? One it is the Oracle Fusion, correct? Now how I can write the query? Normally, if you are able to print this only one value, how many strings we need to pass it here? Oracle, comma, Fusion. Is it clear up to this? Up to this clarity? If I am able to write this query, what the expected output is coming? Oracle Fusion only. Up to this clarity? Next one, what is the input string it is coming? Next case. How many are coming? How many input strings we need to get it here as per the requirement? 3 only. Correct? 3 only. What is the next one? Cloud it is coming. Now, if we are able to pass all the 3 arguments in the concat function, is it able to accept? Now you can tell me.
No.
Simply it can throw the error. Just now we have seen this example, correct or not? Just now we have seen the example or not?
Yes.
Now, how we can pass this as a multiple input strings to the concat function? Then we can go for the nested functions only we need to write. Now, how we can write it here? This is one string or not? After adding this, now enter this function, can I use it as a one function? Now here, this is, now can I use, this is concat function only. First I can write it here, 1 minute. Now here, now 1 minute, I can write this one as a one function only. Select, just I can observe here. I can take this function only. Concat of this. Now what is the expected output it is printing? Up to this. Only Oracle Fusion only. Now next what it is? Next what I am going to print it here? Cloud also. How we can do that? How we can do that? If we are able to add for the same function here, we need to write it as a third string. Simply it can throw the error. Now how we can do that? Now here, this is entire, it is called as a one function, one argument. Just observe here. If I am able to do this as a one argument, what the value it is printing? Oracle Fusion only. Now just here, observe here, I am going to write the one more concat here. One more concat here. Now here, this is called as a one concat function. Okay, up to this, what value it is printing for this function? Oracle Fusion only. Next, what is this? This is another concat function. One function inside another function, that is called as a nested function only. First, this function is executed. What is the output it is printing? Oracle Fusion only. Now, the Oracle Fusion, it can be passed this concat function as a first string. Next, what it is coming? Cloud only. I am going to write it here. Here, comma. Second argument, I am going to write it here. Second argument. What I am going to write it here? Cloud only. Just run this query. Now run this query. You can get it as a Oracle Fusion Cloud or not. Now is it getting or not? All of you clear for this? What it is? This is called as a nested function. One function inside another function. It is called as a nested function. This is first this function. It can be executed up to this. Now what the output it is printing? This is concat. How many arguments I need to pass it here? 2 arguments only. First, what is the expected output? Oracle Fusion it is coming. Next, what it is coming? This entire value. Next, what I am going to write it here? Here, concat this function, just copy this value, the values. Okay, this one. This is the another function. Okay, just I can write it here for understanding purpose. Next, comma. This is the one argument here. Up to this, one argument. Oracle Fusion it is coming. Next one, what it is? Comma, cloud only. Okay, now here. This is the same function I am going to write as a this query. Now run the query. Want to get as a Oracle Fusion Cloud only. Clear up to this, all of you? Any doubts for this one? How many arguments we need to pass the concat function? 2 arguments only. If we are able to pass the more than 2 input strings to the concat function directly, the system it won't accept. How we can pass the multiple input strings to concat function? Then we can write the one more nested functions. We need to write it. One function inside another function, that is called as a nested function only. Is it clear? All of you clear for this, sir? Now I am going to write as a Oracle Fusion Cloud Financial. How we can write it here for this? How many strings are there here?
4.
4 only.
4.
Now, if I'm able to pass all the 4 arguments to the concat function, is it able to accept?
No.
No.
How we can write it?
By using nested.
Concat
Nested
or
functions only.
concat.
First you can write it as a concat function. How many arguments we need to pass it here? Oracle, comma, Fusion. Just understanding purpose, I am going to tell you for this example, sir. Okay. This is one. First, I can run this query from dual. Now, what value it is printing here? It is missing.
Fusion after.
Single quote is missing. Now, run the query. It is printing as a Oracle Fusion. Now, what I am going to write it here? Concat, we need to write it here. Concat, open the bracket here. This is one argument. Next, what I am going to do? One more, what it is? Cloud only. Okay. Now, run the query. Oracle Fusion Cloud, it is printing. Where it is again? Comment is missing. Now it is printing. Next here, we can write as a one more concat. Now open the bracket here, but here ending, what I am going to write it here? Financial. This is the way we need to write it. Is it clear up to this, all of you? Now finally want to get the output or not? This is the nested functions. We need to write it. Sometimes directly we won't reach the queries. Sometimes we won't reach the queries output directly. Then we can write as nested functions only. Sometimes all the functions we need to club it as per the requirement. That is also possible. Okay. This is called as a concat function only. Now this is difficulty. For example, if we are able to add the 10 strings at a time, how we can do? Again, we need to write the concatenated functions multiple times. That's the reason Oracle, it can provide the one more operator that it is called as a pipe symbol. What it is? That it is called as a pipe symbol only. This is also meaning as a concatenation operator only. Concatenation operator only, same only. But in the keyboard level, what they are going to call for this? Pipe symbol only. How we can write it? Now, for example, first we can write it Oracle Fusion only. Oracle Fusion. How we can write it? By using this symbol. No need to write as a concatenate. Just we can write in, use this pipe symbol, concatenation operator. Now, how we can write it here? This is the input string Oracle. Now here I am going to write as a now Fusion. That's it. This is the very easy above one. This is also concat merging two strings only. Now where it is missing? I think. Now this is also concatenation operator. This is called as a pipe symbol. By using this, it can append the two strings only. For example, one more string I am going to add it here. No need to write the concatenate function and to pass the argument. This function, no need to write it here for this symbol. Now what I am going to do? One more I am going to write this here. This is the very easy for developers. Fusion. Now here I am going to write as a cloud only. Can we write it or not? Just run the query. It can combine all the values or not. For example, Oracle is having some space. Fusion is also having some space. I need to require. In the concat function, it won't give any spaces. Just it can append the two strings only. But come to this this operator, concatenation operator, we can give string to strings some that is possible. This operator. It's only my next requirement. Now here Oracle, some space it is required. Output only. How we can write the query? Just see this. Saying query, only one change is required here. In between pipe symbol, just give some single quote, some space only. Again, you need to give the pipe symbol. Okay. Here also after this also, just a single quote, some space you need to give here. Again, you need to give the pipe symbol. That's it. In between comma, you need to require. For this space, you need to give the comma. Just I can write this only. Now run the query. Each string is having some gap or not. How it's possible? Now pipe symbol, we need to write it. This is the way we need to write it. This is the way we need to write it. Is it clear? This is called as a pipe symbol only. Now, I want to give each one, I am going to give it as some comma. I don't want to see the space. For that case, what I am going to do? Same query. These many ways we need to write it by using this. Just I can write it as a, just remove this space. Here also I can give it as a comma one. Now run the query. Each string is having some comma. This is the way we need to write it. Okay. Now here I for underscore I am going to give it here. I don't want to give the comma, just I want to give the underscore. Just to try this. This is the way we need to write. Now run the query. It can print this. Clear up to this, all of you? This is the very important for this symbol. Compared to concat, no one will use in the real time. Just this symbol only we need to write this concatenation operator. If we are able to do that symbol also, just we can write the multiple concat functions we need to, nested functions we need to write it. For this pipe symbol, no need to write the nested function. Just you can add it to each and every string only. This is the very simple only. This is called as a concatenation only. Is it clear up to this? All of you clear for this? Next one, how many we have covered up to now? Reverse is one. Next one more, it is the length function. It is there. Length function also. What is the use of length? Length function always it can find out the number of digits in the given input string or number of characters in the given input string. If it is a number, how many digits are there in the given input string? For example, in your input string as a character. Now, how many characters are present in that given input string? For example, now you can tell me, this is my input string only. How many digits are there? If you are able to count this, how many digits are there in this given number? It can take some time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like that. For example, unfortunately, the count is missing. Again, you can go for start. How we can find out how many digits are there in the given input string, which function it can support? Length only. How we can write it? Just you can see this. Select length of your given digit. This is my input number. Input only. Just pass it here from DL only. From DL. Now run the query. How many digits are in there? How many digits are present in the given input string? Total how many? 29 only. Now this is easy or not? Length function. Length function always it can able to find out the number of digits or number of characters in the given input string only. This is the way we need to find. For example, this is my input string. Character only. Okay, this is my string. Some special characters also I need to write it here. This is my string. Now, how many characters are there in the given input string? How we can find by using select length of just here. Characters are present in the given input string. Total how many it is there? Now run the query. Total 94. Just I can give it as a just result. Some alias name I am going to give it here. No need to give this case. Just this one it can print. This is also I am going to give it as a alias name here. Okay. Clear? Length. How we can apply the table level for this length function? Just the ename only. Ename from emp. I want to find out each employee name. How many characters are present? For this employee name King, how many characters are there? 4 characters. Blake, how many? 5 only. Clark, how many? This length I need to find out. How we can write the query? This one length of ename only. Length of ename only. It can display the length of each employee name only. This is the way we need to find out. Clear? How we can able to find out the length? This is the way we need to find out the length only. Any doubts for this up to now? Any doubts as of now? Anyone is having any doubts as of now? Can we move to next one or stop it? Clear up to this all of you? How
Yes,
many
sir.
we have covered? Upper, lower, init cap, reverse, concat, length it is over. Now up to this we have covered. Length, why do we will go for the length function?
Number of strings or character in the
Recording stopped.
Given input string, how many, for example, if it is a number, how many digits are present in the given number? If it is a string, how many characters are present in the given input string? Then we can go for the only. Okay. Now concat అనేది ఎందుకు ఇచ్చాలి? Concat కానీ pipe symbol కానీ ఈ రెండు చూడండి. Concat are this.
To add the two
మనకి
strings.
ఇవి?
2 strings.
2 strings ని. ఒకవేళ 2నే కాదు మల్టిపుల్ కూడా ఉండొచ్చు ఫ్యూచర్ లో. మనం ఏంటంటే కన్కాట్ అనేది ఈ ఫంక్షన్ ఏం చేస్తుంది? ఓన్లీ 2 strings ని యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తుంది. ఒకవేళ మల్టిపుల్ ఇస్తే ఇది యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తుందా? ఈ
No.
ఫంక్షన్ అప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి? మీరు నెక్స్ట్ ఫంక్షన్స్ రాయాలి. ఇది డిఫికల్ట్ అనుకోండి, మీరు ఏం చేయాలి? ఈ పైప్ సింబల్ తో రాయాలి. ఇక ఇది కూడా కన్కాటినేషన్ ఆపరేటర్. దీన్ని ఏమంటారు అంటే పైప్ సింబల్ అంటారు. ఇదైనా యూజ్ చేయొచ్చు అని. రివర్స్ అంటారు. ఇది ఎవరు రాయడు, మీకు ఇచ్చిన గివెన్ ఇన్పుట్ స్ట్రింగ్ రివర్స్ లో ప్రింట్ అవ్వాలంటే ఇది రివర్స్ ఫంక్షన్ రాస్తున్నారు అంతే. ఓకే, టుమారో విల్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ దీస్ 5 LTrim, RTrim, LPAD, RPAD, translator. Tomorrow we can cover all this. Okay, up to this replace. Okay, day after we'll cover for this. Okay. Okay.